Hello, good evening, and welcome to Not a Pub Quiz from livefromyourlounge.co.uk. My name is Lee Ellaway, and I'm your host this evening and every Sunday evening for our quiz. This is your lockdown lock-in. Get yourselves a drink and some snacks, and let's play our quiz. A few little reminders for you. If you've not played before, then I'm going to go through how this is all set up so you get a full understanding of it. And if you have played before, welcome back. And I'll just run through it quickly again. This is a free service. We're doing this for the fun of it. We are reaching out and having some fun together during this crazy lockdown time. However, if you would like to make a donation, if you enjoy yourselves this evening, you can make a donation, and all funds that we raise are going to NHS frontline workers. You can donate by clicking on the website, the donate button. You need to put in the little reference NAPQ for Not a Pub Quiz, please, so we can see where those funds have come from, and then you can donate as much as you like. Let me explain how this works. This is a quiz of 8 rounds. Each of the rounds has 8 questions. Each of those questions have an answer, and the correct answer will score you 1 point each time. You can play a number of different ways. You can either just sit back, watch me, listen, play along at home, and just shout back answers at the television or your tablet or your screen, and I just won't hear you. Or you can download a form that you can print off and fill in your answers at home from the website, livefromyourlounge.co.uk, or you can scribble your answers on the back of a piece of paper or whatever you've got. Or the exciting bit is you can play completely interactively with us. For this, you'll probably want 2 devices. So if you're watching the quiz on one device, maybe on your tablet or your phone or whichever, or your TV, and then maybe use a laptop or a PC to do the interactive answers. Now that way you're on the website again, livefromyourlounge.co.uk, and there will be an online form for you to fill in. Now each time you do that, we need you to put in your team name, your email address, and then select the round that you are playing, and pop your answers in. This bit's really important. If you are going to play that way, the spelling of your answers is really important. These answer sheets that are sent in, the interactive ones, they're scored automatically. There's some software that does it for us. And one of the most important things is that the spelling is correct. So make sure you take a little bit of time in doing that and get that right. So welcome back. If you are playing on a return visit, we've just had a note that the Dynamos are back. Hello Dynamos, thank you very much for playing again. Hope you have fun with us again this evening. A couple of other things before we start, just giving people a couple of minutes to get logged on and get themselves settled. We really like to see who's playing. We like to hear from you. We like any kind of interaction on social media with you guys because it just makes it all even more fun. So, as you're playing this evening, if you're having a drink, let's have a picture of you with your drink in front of the screen with this mug on it, and then hashtag live from your lounge. So whether you are going to put it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you're going to go with your stuff, remember that as you're watching this through the website, it takes you to our YouTube page. Go and subscribe there. Subscribe, all the usual sort of stuff, and you can put comments on there as well. If you want to get a little shout out tonight, if you click on the live chat bit on there, you can interact with us directly, and I'll be able to say a few hellos and that kind of stuff, give you some shout outs. So let's get some pictures on social media, tag us into everything, subscribe, and do the live comment stuff as well. Lovely. Right, that's the basics done. Let's crack on with the quiz itself. Let's start with round 1. Seems like a really good place to start. Round 1 is TV and film. So if you're playing just at home on a piece of paper, stand by, pencils at the ready. If you're playing interactively, you need to go on the website, fill in your team name, your email address, and select round 1. And here we go with round 1, question 1. Here we go. Oh, I've just been reminded of something. You don't need to put your email address on it. It's just your team name and select the round. We've simplified it a little bit since last week. My error. Apologies for that. Here we go. Right, round 1, TV and film. Question number 1. Which girl group performed during the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? Which girl group performed during the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? Question number 2. In what year did Coronation Street first air on TV? In what year did Coronation Street first air on TV? Question number 3. How many episodes of Game of Thrones are there? How many episodes of Game of Thrones are there? I can almost feel people trying to calculate that and work that out, so I'm going to give you a little bit more time to work that out, because I'm in a good mood like that, feeling generous today. Question number 4. Which British TV show recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers? Which British TV show recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers? Question number 5. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Question number 6. Russell Crowe turned down the role of which character in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy? Russell Crowe turned down the role of which character in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy? Question number 7. How many films have Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together? So I don't need the titles, I just need to know how many. How many films have Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together? And finally in this round, number 8. Name the film that features the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." Name the film that features the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." That is the end of that round. I'm going to rattle through those questions again for you. So if you've got any gaps in your answer sheets, now's the time to try and fill those. So here we go from the tippity top again. Question number 1. Which girl group performed during the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? Question number 2. In what year did Coronation Street first air on TV? Question number 3. How many episodes of Game of Thrones are there? Question number 4. Which British TV show recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers? Question number 5. What is the highest grossing box office film of all time? Question number 6. Russell Crowe turned down the role of which character in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy? Question number 7. How many films have Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio starred in together? And question number 8. Name the film that features the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." That is the end of that round. So if you're playing with us interactively, you need to click submit now on the online answer forms. If you are at home just scribbling the answers down, stop writing now. Give you a couple of seconds to do that. Not a Clue are back again trying to win this week. Were you not trying to win last week? What else have we got? Andrew Smith, the Lockdown Loonies are here. Hello, Helensborough. 99 Problems, but a quiz ain't one are in the house. Literally. That's my lot playing up on the top floor. Right, okay. Closed for that round. Stop pressing submit. We're done. I'm now going to give you the answers to round one. Here we go. Question number one. Which girl group performed the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? That was the Spice Girls. Question number two. What year did Coronation Street first air on TV? The answer that you're looking for there is 1960. Game of Thrones. There were a total of 73 episodes. And I've seen that many. Question number four. The British TV show that recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers is EastEnders. And it was actually the Christmas Day episode in 1986. No bonus points for that. Just the 1 point for the answer EastEnders. Question number five. Avengers Endgame is the highest grossing box office film of all time. Question number six. Russell Crowe turned down the role of Aragorn from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Question number seven. Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio have starred together in two films. That was Titanic and Revolutionary Road. Again, all we're looking for is just the number two. Question number eight. The film that features the line "You can't handle the truth" was A Few Good Men. That's it. That's your round one done. Everyone all right so far? Good. Right, here we go. The next round, round two, is some sound clips, some music clips for you. These are all overtures from musical theatre shows. All we need to know is what show is this overture from. So there's going to be 8 clips. We're going to play them to you in a second. And all we need to know is the name of the show that they are from. So you don't need to pick songs that within the overture or any of that stuff. It's just the show. That's all we're interested in. So there are 8 clips coming up. Each of them has a correct answer worth 1 point each. Here we go. Which musical is this clip number 1? Okay, so that was number 1. Here comes clip number 2. What musical is this the overture from? Okay, so that was number 2. Here comes clip number 3. This is the overture from which musical? So that was number 3. Here comes clip number 4. What musical is this the overture from? Okay, so that was number 4. Here comes clip number 5. Name this musical. Here comes clip number 6 in this round. What musical is this the overture from? So that was number 6. Here comes clip number 7. This is the overture from which musical? That was clip number 7. So finally, the last music clip in this round 2 is number 8. Which musical is this the overture from? Okay, so that's the end of that round. We're going to play all of those clips together for you again now, back to back. This is just so that you can fill any gaps if you've not completed all of your answers yet. Here's another chance to hear those clips top to bottom again. Good luck. And that's the end of that. Right, you should have your 8 answers now, hopefully some correct ones in amongst those. If you are playing with us interactively, now is the time to press submit, please. And if you are scribbling down at home, then now's the time to stop writing. Thank you very much. I can tell you, after round 1, while we're just getting you to do your submissions, But after round one, there are 3 joint leaders currently. These are just the people obviously that are playing online. And the teams are Hugh's Your Daddy, Jizzle Me This, and the Lockdown Loonies. The Lockdown Loonies, even. Let's get it right, all the way from Scotland. They are all on joint first with 5 points after that first round. Well done. Okay, stop submitting your answers. We're done. Finished. And let me go back through now the answers for you for the music clips. These overtures were: question number 1 was Jesus Christ Superstar. Question number 2 was Chicago. Number 3 was Shrek. Number 4 was Ghost. Number 5 was Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Number 6 was Bring It On. Number 7 was Sunset Boulevard. And number 8 was Company. Well done. I'm going to encourage you at this point to get some more comments going on our YouTube pages, on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, all the usual sort of stuff. But put some comments on there. Tell us what you're liking, tell us what you're not liking. We'll ignore that bit. Tell us all the good things, and any shout outs or hellos or anything you want, pop them on there, and we'll make sure that we read out as many as we can. Right, we are going to be cracking on now with round 3. If you're playing interactively, don't forget to go back onto the forum and put in your team name and select round 3. This is a picture round, so get close to your screens. This is a picture round all about movies. So we're going to show you 8 different stills. They are from big famous movies, and we just need the title of the film, please. Not any of the actors that featured, just the name of the film. So here we go. Round 3, pictures, movies. Question 1, what movie is this from? Question number 2, what about this one? Question number 3, what's the title of this film? Question number 4, name that film. Question number 5, what film is that? Number 6, name that film. Number 7, what is that film called? And finally, number 8, name that film. We are going to run those again for you back to back, so if you've got any blanks on your answer sheets, now's the time to be able to fill them in, hopefully, with a second look at these from the top. There you go. That is the end of that round. It is time, again, if you're playing interactively, to press submit. And if you are doing it manually at home, then stop writing now. Amelia from The Dark Side is back on again. Jolly good. Yeah, 'cause you didn't play last week. We missed you. Welcome back. Hope you're having fun. Good. Right. Here we go. End of. Close, close, close. Finish with the submissions. Stop writing. Done, finished, gone. Here come the answers, and we'll give you those images again as we go. So, the picture round for movies. Number 1, this was Anchorman. My hero. Number 2, that is from the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Number 3 was Kill Bill. Number 4, Monsters Inc. Number 5, Pulp Fiction. Number 6 was Rocket Man. Number 7 was Roxanne. And finally, number 8, Ted. There you go. I hope that you're all doing well and having fun. Right, I've just caught sight of myself in the monitor. I'd like you to respond, please, in our comments on YouTube for this. The top that I'm wearing tonight is a new t-shirt that I bought from ASOS and had it delivered because we can't go out anywhere. And when I bought it, it looked like a t-shirt. Looking at it in the monitors, it either looks like an old retro Scotland football shirt or pyjamas. So just put in the comments pyjamas or football and we'll have a little poll on it. Or nobody cares and it's just a t-shirt. In fact, put that t-shirt, football or pyjamas. PJ, football, t-shirt, your choice. Here we go. Round 4 is potluck. This is more of a general knowledge type thing. If you're playing interactively, make sure you go back onto the website and get your team name in and select round 4. And if you are scribbling down your answers at home, stand by, pencils at the ready. Here we go, round 4. Question number 1. Which US state was Donald Trump born in? Which US state was Donald Trump born in? Question number 2. Which city is furthest west, Bristol or Edinburgh? Which city is furthest west, Bristol or Edinburgh? Question number 3. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Who was the last wife of Henry VIII? That would have been the better way to write it. Who was Henry VIII's last wife? Question number 4. Canada has the biggest coastline of any country in the world. True or false? Canada has the biggest. Canada has the biggest coastline of any country in the world. True or false? Question number 5. What instrument does Lisa Simpson play? What instrument does Lisa Simpson play? Question number 6. What day of the week is Domingo in Spanish? So what day is it in English? You know what I mean. In Spanish, the word Domingo is a day of the week. What day of the week is it in English? I think I might have been tired when I wrote these, I don't know. Yeah. Domingo, it's a day of the week in Spanish. What day of the week is it in English? Question number 7. What is the most spoken language in the world? What is the most spoken language in the world? And question number 8, last one in this round. What is the singular of scampi? What is the singular of scampi? We make sure we cover all the big topics here at Live from Your Lounge. Right, I'm going to run through those again for you really quickly so you can fill in any gaps. Round 4, potluck. Question number 1. Which US state was Donald Trump born in? Number 2. Which city is furthest west, Bristol or Edinburgh? Question number 3. Who was the last wife of Henry VIII? Question number 4. Canada has the biggest coastline of any country in the world. True or false? Question number 5. What instrument does Lisa Simpson play? Question number 6. What day of the week is Domingo in Spanish? Question number 7. What is the most spoken language in the world? And question number 8. What is the singular of scampi? Submit your answers now, please. Stop writing. That's the end of that round. I can tell you while you're doing that, just quickly, that Hughes Your Daddy have taken the lead after the first 3 rounds, and they're out there on 20 points. Well done. I can also tell you, Kyle Campbell says that my shirt looks like a sailor shirt. Mad. Oh, hang on, right, let's do this bit first. End of the submitting the answers. Stop now. I'm going to give you the answers very, very quickly. Another couple of comments from YouTube. Mark says, good job it isn't a red shirt. If you know, you know. Yeah, I understand. Never read and all that. Lee Thompson says, it looks like you're on Starship Enterprise. I hadn't have thought that one. I think I prefer that. I like that. Mark again. The football shirt's more Chelsea than Scotland. Anyway, here we go. Here's the answers for round 4. Number 1. The US state that Donald Trump was born in is New York. Question number 2. Bristol or Edinburgh? Which one is furthest west? Bristol. Question number 3. Catherine Parr was Henry VIII's last wife. Number 4. Canada does have the biggest coastline of any country in the world. So the answer there was true. Lisa Simpson plays the saxophone. Number 5. Number 6. Domingo means Sunday. Question number 7. The most spoken language in the world is Chinese. And question number 8. The singular of scampi is scampo. Every day's a school day. I didn't know that until I researched it and wrote the questions. There we go. That's the end of that round. We're going to crack on with round 5. And that is music. These are not music clips. These are questions about music. So, same as usual, go back onto the online form if you're playing with us interactively. Put in your team name and select round 5. Round 5 is music. Here we go. Once again, 8 questions, all requiring 8 answers. Each correct answer will give you 1 point. Number 1, who is the lead singer of Pulp? Pulp, P-U-L-P. Who is the lead singer of Pulp? Question number 2. Who had a hit with Bop? Who had a hit with Bop? Question number 3. Which 1980s band was the Reverend Richard Cole part of? Which 1980s band was the Reverend Richard Cole part of? Question number 4. Which former Beatle had a #1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982? Which former Beatle had a #1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982? Question number 5. Who was the lead singer of T-Rex? Who was the lead singer of T-Rex? Question number 6. Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? Question number 7. What was Cliff Richard's backing group called in the 60s? What was Cliff Richard's backing group called in the 60s? And finally in this round, question number 8. Which children's characters famous for living on Wimbledon Common had hits in the 1970s? Which children's characters famous for living on Wimbledon Common had hits in the 1970s? That is the final question of round 5. I'm going to go through those again for you quickly now from the top. Question number 1. Who is the lead singer of Pulp? Question number 2. Who had a hit with Bop? Question number 3. Which 1980s band was the Reverend Richard Cole part of? Question number 4. Which former Beatle had a number 1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982? Question number 5. Who was the lead singer of T-Rex? Question number 6. Davy Jones was a singer for which TV band? Question number 7. What was Cliff Richard's backing group called in the 60s? And question number 8. Which children's characters famous for living on Wimbledon Common had hits in the 1970s? You need to submit now. That's it. You know the routine. Submit now. Stop writing if you are at home. And submit now. Done. Good. Just had it through. That no change to the top spot. Hughes Your Daddy are still out in the lead. They are the ones to beat. Here we go. Submission is now closed. So stop. And I'm going to give you the answers to round 5, our music round. Number 1. Jarvis Cocker is the lead singer of Pulp. Number 2, Mbop was a hit for Hanson. Number 3, the Reverend Richard Cole was part of the Communards. Question number 4, it was Paul McCartney who had a hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982. Question number 5, the lead singer of T-Rex was Mark Bolan. Question number 6, Davy Jones was in The Monkees. Question number 7, Cliff Richard's backing group was called The Shadows. And number 8 was, of course, the Wombles from Wimbledon Common, who had hits in the 70s. There you go. Hope you got some of those. Good. I've been passed some notes here. Okay, I've had a note to say that the language is Mandarin Chinese, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to accept Mandarin and we're going to accept Chinese. That's fine. There we go, a little bit of clarity for you. Right, moving on. Round 6 is current affairs. We need you please to add your team name and round 6 to the answer form online. Grab a new scrap of paper if you're answering these at home. These are photos. It's another picture round, and these are people that we've seen a little bit more of recently during all this COVID-19 and coronavirus times. These are people that have either, the famous faces or well-known faces of people that have either contracted the disease or have been in the news because of the virus. So it's just famous faces, and all we need you to do is name these people, please. Here we go. And the clue is, of course, that it is all to do with current affairs, COVID-19, etc. Here we go. Who is this? Number 1. And who is number 2? Who is number 3? Who is number 4? Who is number 5? Who is number 6? Who is number 7? And who is number 8? There we go. So 1 to 8. We're going to run through those again quickly for you now, top to bottom, so you can fill in any gaps. Name these faces. There you go. So that is round 6. You need to please press submit now. You need to stop writing if you're at home. And I will be giving you the answers very shortly. So just make sure that you have put all your answers in and press submit now. And that is closed now. Submission is now closed. Here we go. I'm going to give the answers to round 6. These are all people that were affected or have been in the news recently because of our pandemic. Number 1, that was the magician Dynamo, who was poorly a little while ago, but he's okay now. Question number 2, sadly, we lost Eddie Large from Little and Large. Number 3 is the New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Number 4 is the comedian Lee Mack, who also contracted the virus but is fit and healthy again now, so I understand. Number 5 is the Chancellor Rishi Sunak. Number 6 is the actress Rita Wilson, who again was poorly but is okay. Number 7 is the BBC newsreader Simon McCoy. We've seen a lot more of him on the TV recently. And finally, number 8 is the actor and husband of Rita Wilson, Tom Hanks, who is currently copying my beard. There we go. So that's the end of round 6. I can tell you at this point that in the lead on 33 points, it is still Huge Your Daddy. Jizzle Me This are second with 27 points. And joint third place on 26 points, the Fantastic Four and the Quizalotopus. Again, fantastic. It's nice seeing some of these names back again, lovely. And also welcome to new people, obviously, because that's nice. Good, right, here we go. We're going to go into round 7 now. This is another potluck round, so another bit of general knowledge for you. If you are playing interactively, fill your team name in and select round 7. Just a little reminder, don't forget to do the comments on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. This evening is a free service. This is just for the fun of it. But if you feel generous and you feel like making a donation, all funds received will be going to NHS frontline workers. So click the donate button, donate as much as you like, or as much as you can afford, and we will make sure that those funds go directly to NHS frontline workers. Thank you all. Round 7, potluck. Here we go. Question number 1. Gordon Sumner is the real name of which famous British musician? Gordon Sumner is the real name of which famous British musician? Question number 2. What is the capital of Barbados? What is the capital of Barbados? Question number 3. Geoff Hurst famously scored a hat-trick in England's 4-2 win over West Germany in the 1966 World Cup final. Who scored the other goal? Geoff Hurst famously scored a hat-trick in England's 4-2 victory over West Germany in the 1966 World Cup final. Who scored the other goal? For England. You know. Question number 4. What is the tallest mountain in the world? What is the tallest mountain in the world? Question number 5. What in the animal kingdom is a doe? D-O-E. What in the animal kingdom is a doe? Question number 6. What is the capital of Germany? What is the capital of Germany? Question 7. What company is also the name of one of the longest rivers in the world? What company is also the name of one of the longest rivers in the world? Oh, excuse me. Question number 8. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? So the 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? Okay, I'm going to give you those again quickly so you can fill in any gaps. Round 7, potluck. Question number 1. Gordon Sumner is the real name of which British musician? Question number 2. What is the capital city of Barbados? Question number 3. Geoff Hurst famously scored a hat-trick in England's 4-2 win over West Germany in the 1966 World Cup final. Who scored the other England goal? Question number 4. What is the tallest mountain in the world? Question number 5. What in the animal kingdom is a doe? Question number 6. What is the capital of Germany? Question number 7. What company is also the name of one of the longest rivers in the world? And question number 8. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in all 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? That, my friends, concludes round 7. Please click submit now if you're playing with us interactively, and if you are scribbling your answers at home, put your pen down now. That is the end of that round. You need to stop now, and I'm going to give you the answers. So submission is now closed. And here come the answers for that round. Gordon Sumner's real name is Sting. Question number 2. Bridgetown is the capital of Barbados. Question number 3. The 4th goal for England, the last of the 4 that we were looking for, scored by Martin Peters. The number 4. The tallest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. Number 5, in the animal kingdom, a doe is a female deer. Now you're all going, doe, a deer, a female deer. Question number 6, the capital city of Germany is Berlin. Number 7, Amazon is the name of the company that is also the name of one of the longest rivers in the world. And number 6, the character who most appeared in the show, Friends, other than the 6 main stars, was Gunther. Gunther. Done. Good. Right, here we go. We are moving on to tonight's final round. This is another picture round. Just before we start that, I'm going to let you know what's going to happen. We're going to play the final round. I'll give you the answers to the final round once you've submitted yours. And then we're going to have a short break while we go off and tot up all the final scores. During that time, we'll be running a little VT for you that gives you an idea about other stuff that's going on livefromyourlounge.co.uk, other things that you can catch up with during the week for your delectation and entertainment during lockdown. And then we'll come back to you with the final scores. So I hope you're having fun. And here we go for the last round. As I said, this is another picture round. This time, round 8, picture round, is musicals. There are going to be some still pictures of musical theatre shows, and I just want to know the name of the show, please. Here we go. Question number 1. What show is this? Question number 2. What show is this? Question number 3. What show is this? Question number 4. Name this show. Question number 5. Name this show. Number 6. What show is this? Question number 7. What show is this? And finally, the last question of the evening, name this show. We are going to show you those one more time, top to bottom, so you can fill in any gaps that you have in your answer sheet. Here we go again from the tippity top. There we go, folks. That is it. So you know the routine. Click submit now to get your answers into us for the automated scoring. And if you are scribbling your answers at home, stop writing now. That concludes this evening's quiz. You need to have submitted by now. Done, finished, closed. And I will give you the answers now for round 8. Here we go from the top then. These pictures were musicals, and number 1 was And Juliet. Number 2 was Aladdin. Number 3 was Company. Number 4 was Hamilton. Number 5 was Jesus Christ Superstar. Number 6 was Prince of Egypt. Number 7 was Starlight Express. And number 8 was Waitress. There we go. Right. If you've been scoring at home, stay tuned, because we're going to give everybody the full rundown of the leaderboard of the people that played online after this short VT, and then you'll be able to see where you sort of figured in those standings as well when we give you the scores. But for now, here's a couple of minutes of video to show you what else is coming up on Live from Your Lounge this week.
In response to the global coronavirus pandemic, here in the UK and around the world, we've all been ordered to stay home, protect your health service, and save lives. For the first time in human history, we can all save the world by sitting on our butts and literally doing nothing. Though with this sudden freedom to consume all the content we can, comes the inevitable dread of selection anxiety and the paralyzing effect that can have on each and every one of us. Don't panic. My name is Jason, and I'm here to provide a film, game, and TV series worth checking out once a week for as long as we're in lockdown, saving you the worry. Welcome to the Couch Potato Playlist.
Every film I watched since I was 3, every book tells you how love ought to be. A boy meets a girl and their passion soar, just as it's supposed to be. Perfect life jigsaw.
Something is happening and I don't think I can stop it.
Stop what?
Dominic, I think I like him.
My best friend became my true lifeline, spending all my days and always on my mind. Why do I care when he doesn't see that I brought him lunch? Would he do the same for me?
I want to see it.
should be a wife, a life. Put me on a knife edge. It all started with a single red brick. Year after year it's grown so thick. And nothing can last, and nothing will grow. It's also to reach the real person I know is desperately lonely, despite holding hands with countless red herrings that won't understand that all I'm doing is making my eyes snap back front where they should be, where all I can see is my sky-high brick wall that I have built for myself. My sky-high brick wall.
I think we should start crying. Do we have time for a baby now?
People go to uni so they can find themselves the perfect place to think and to put love on a shelf. While you mess around with all the girls' hearts, but I don't care when they're gone or if we fall
I
apart.
can't believe it's so soon. This year's gone so quickly.
10 years later and I'm still that boy playing with her heart like it's just a toy, and the constant theme which plays in my head is the new best friend. Is it him I want instead? But this can't be real. This can't be happening. I never planned it. It's far too frightening. The figures still appear. Now they've come far too near. They're almost happening to me. And even now I can't see how this can be undone. Why can't I just run away? I can't say, but I'll pay for it this time. It all started with a single red brick. And year after year it's grown so thick. Nothing will pass, nothing will grow. It's also to reach the real person I know is desperately lonely, despite holding hands with countless red herrings who don't understand that all I'm doing is making my eyes snap back front where they should be, where all I can see is my sky-high brick wall that I built for myself. My sky-high brick wall. Can it be now? Can it be him?
Is this enough? Have the lights down?
As a spotlight right on me, I must choose, I'm sure to lose either her or myself, either her or myself, either her or myself, or maybe him, or maybe him. Welcome back. Thank you very much again for playing this evening. I hope you've had fun. If you've had half the fun that I've had, then I've had twice the fun that you have. Something like that.
Anyway, we've got the final scores now. So these are just the teams that have played online. So as we rattle this through now, you'll be able to work out yourself at home where you ended up. Before I give you these, just a couple of quick reminders. Please subscribe on the channel. Please watch other stuff during the week. Please make sure that you tag us, hashtag live from your lounge, on any social media stuff that you do, any pictures from tonight, fun stuff. Just spread the word. Supporting the quiz that we're giving you each week would be lovely. Thank you very much for that. Right, here we go. In 14th place, we have Ye Cossers of Old Egham on 24 points. Then in 13th place, on 32 points, we have the Dynamos. Then on 36 points, there are 3 teams that are basically joint 10th. And that they are Not a Clue, the Fantastic Four, and 99 Problems But a Quiz Ain't One. So those 3 are in joint 10th. Then 9th place on 38 points goes to the Dark Side. Then we have 2 teams on 39 points. So they are joint 7th place, and that is Noah's Ark and the Quarren Queens. Excuse me. On 40 points, in 6th place, we have High Nets. On 42 points, in 5th place, we have MAD, M-A-D. In 4th place, on 47 points, we have Quizalotopus. On 48 points, 2 teams, joint 2nd, Jizzle Me This and Hugh's Your Daddy, which means that this week's winners on 51 points, all the way from Helensburgh in Scotland, are the Lochdoon Loonies. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much for playing. Keep safe. Be kind to each other. Lots of love. See you all next week. Same time, same place.